behind me. Yes, I know, you're ready to go. I am not ready to go. Not even close. We're gonna try. I hope it doesn't rain out there, because it looks like it's gonna rain. Okay, we gotta get the Stream Manager open. Come on, I clicked on you. Gosh dang. I thought computers were supposed to be better because they cannot keep up. I'm like clicking things and it's like not even close. Keeping up with me. Oh, really? That's how you feel about it, huh? You're a little treat. Crazy clowns? You're just a little crazy. Yeah. You're just a little crazy. Let's throw this one. I'll take these. Okay, let's put this here. Okay, I think we're ready. Possibly think we're ready. Wow, I used only 10% of my battery this morning, as much as I surfed on my phone. I think we're ready, sweet girl. She jumped up and landed on one of her squeaker toys. Now she wants to take the stairs, I guess, which is okay. I'm going all the way down though, because I'm parked out front. Oh, my socks are falling down. I got on some long socks that I won it a few years ago at the marathon here. Like the top 3 people got a pair of socks in there. Like they were made special for the race. Well, probably would be more than that because all races, so 6, 18, 24 people that have them. Somebody lost a hat. She didn't know what it was. Go potty if you're gonna go potty. Do you need to go potty or not? She looks like she's making the poop face, actually. Sorry, don't chew on people that freaking drop. I get it. A lot of people don't notice that they lose their Kleenex out of their pocket or whatever, but the actually don't have any poop bags on me. Might have to switch hats. This one's more weather resistant, that's why I wanted to wear it, but I don't like the band on it. But I wore this one because it looks like it's gonna possibly rain or snow on us. I don't know what, it's right at that magic temperature where it could do either or, but right back up. Oh, it's nice and warm in here. I'm glad I started the vehicle. Glad I remembered to start the vehicle. We're gonna have to turn our radio off too. I mean, it is Christmas music, but you wouldn't think that would get DMCA'd because Christmas music is like whatever. Okay, I got the best parking spot out here for some reason last night. Man, I look tired today. Old and tired. Look at all the wrinkles. I'm not even that old. Anyways, these are like calf socks. And because my calves are so big, it just pushes them down. They won't stay up on the calf. Like if they were like knee highs, you know, to where they could go up and over my calf muscle, then it would be different. But they're not crew length. They're longer than crew length. It's a little weird. I don't know what this weather's gonna do, but I thought about just climbing Mount Helena today, but my shoes are still wet from yesterday because we were going through about 12 inches of snow yesterday, and we did our little sunset spots, and just like a little 5K, so that I can take it easy. This whole thing is going to be me taking it. Gosh dang it. Sorry. Little butthead. I don't know how she keeps bumping it with her nose, changing things. Yeah, you did that. So we're going to be doing that for at least the next week. So my plan is to still stream as much as I can. In fact, I'll try and stream every day because I'm not going to be going into the backcountry, I don't think. But who knows? We'll see. Never know. The weird part is the sun is kind of peeking through the clouds over on the wilderness area. The snow level is not that low up in the wilderness area. Like we got, I don't know, maybe an inch and a half down here in the city, but you just go like 500 feet higher and they got like between 8 and 12 inches. I'm looking at the wilderness area, which is higher than here, and it looks like the snow level is like maybe 6,500 feet. That is just weird. Like I can even see the lower over here have snow on it, which is only like three miles away. Well, however the snow band came through, it must have hit here, and further north it just didn't do much. I can't see what the scratch gravels look like, but it's supposed to snow tonight, I want to say, as well. We're coming from the direction over here. It actually doesn't look too bad, but north up here It does look like it's going to rain. Wow, this guy that is now behind me totally just pulled a shitty on everybody. There's 2 left turn lanes. He was in the left turn lane. As he was going through the light, he moved over into my lane and then pulled into the grocery store, so it made everybody else have to slam on their brakes. And it's like, dude, if you knew that's where you were going, why didn't you be in this lane like everybody else? Indigestion going on this morning too, because I decided to eat a couple cookies for breakfast. Not the best move. So that is how the snow band went. It must have stuck further to the south, because Mount Helena, Mount Helena didn't get hit huge, but you go 6 miles south of here, 7 miles south of here, and like I said, it was between 8 and 12 inches. But now I'm looking at the scratch gravels. They barely got anything. They got a dusting, and even as I get closer to this side of town, which I haven't been to this side of town for a couple days, even this side of town doesn't have much on it. I'm looking at the military base. There's not much out there either. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, yesterday I chose the snowiest place to go for a run, which was worth it. I'm glad we did it. I'm going to put a IG reel up today on it, do a couple of videos. There's the scratch gravels off in the distance, you guys can see. But we're not going there, we're going to 10 Mile Creek. And hopefully there's not too many people. Temperature-wise, it's not too bad out. It's 40 degrees. And I think it's actually supposed to warm up to 54 or something like that today. But I could be wrong. It might just be 50 degrees, 49. Actually, now that I think about it, I think 49 today. But tomorrow, the lows are supposed to just bottom out, which means that this cloud should be clearing up at some point. I can kind of see the edge of this cloud band now, so, but that would be too early. The clouds need to go away tonight. I'm gonna have to reset the mileage thing, so 3 point whatever miles to get here. On a Sunday morning, it shouldn't be too bad out here. Ooh, and it is dropped. We've got, half a mile off the road, and all of a sudden it's dropped 4 degrees. Holy cow. That's kind of crazy. There is no cars here. I'm guessing there's probably going to be some cars. Probably at a couple of the other places. There's still probably people out here, but there is no cars parked right here. Yep, 4 degrees. It is 4 degrees colder here than it was 3/4 of a mile back that way. So you get closer to... I don't see anybody. I'm guessing there is somebody out here, but I sure don't see anybody. And you can see pretty much the whole... You can see pretty much the whole park. It just looks like... Oh, my legs are gonna freeze. I thought it was gonna be whatever temperature, like the same temperature out here. 40 degrees, I can wear shorts. 36 is a little iffy. If there's any breeze at all, I'm gonna freeze my ass off. Okay, let's reset this. There we go. Ooh. Oh yeah, you can see my breath. Oh, well, what do you know? Somebody else is showing up. Of course. They can't show up like a minute after me. Hold on. Oh, I don't have my running vest. I was hoping I had that because I don't have a leash now for her. Oh, this fucking sucks. Gosh dang it. Hold on. See if we can get out of here fast. Okay, go ahead. Without bringing a leash. At least she parked over on the other side. But it's like, God dang it. You know? I think we're going to do like a big loop. We'll try to do a big loop. Okay, we're just going to get going here. And, she's probably going to stop like a quarter mile into this poop. It's like, don't you just, every time it's just like that. We roll into a trailhead and there's like nobody there. And 30 seconds later, somebody else shows up. It's like, where's the chances? You know? It's like they couldn't show up 2 minutes later. Ooh, that wind is cold. Temperature-wise, it's actually not too bad. Maybe 36, but... or 35, whatever. I think it's 36. But it doesn't feel too bad. Okay, now that we're far enough away, I can change camera views. So you can see, that's what I was talking about. It looked like it might rain or something. It's snowing. There's definitely snow further north. I don't know if you can tell, but the snow level is pretty high in those mountains. Yet, and even scratch gravel hardly got anything. Over here isn't much, but over here, gosh dang, there's a lot of snow. That's just crazy. Like, just I mean, that's normal because it'll happen a lot with the elk horns over there. A lot of times they'll just get dumped on, and then we get zero snow, like on Mount Helena or something. I don't know how much of this I'm actually going to run, since I'm still trying to heal my leg, because I need to start another training block here in 2 weeks. That's what I was planning on doing. Originally, if I was racing, I was going to take a week off, 2 at the most, and then she's having fun just running around, so I'll take my time. And then start up my next training block now that I'm trying to fix an injury. Okay, I've ran like half that distance already. And this old lady is just walking and she's catching up to me. Like, old ladies. It's not even old people. Old ladies. I don't know what it is, but they can walk as fast as my slow run. And it makes zero sense to me. Like, how do they walk so fast? I don't get it. Hard part is this next training block is, I need to get my legs used to the pounding of concrete or pavement. There's not a whole lot of concrete on the course, but most of it is like a asphalt pavement trail. And then there's a little bit of like buffed out gravel like this. But we will try and condition our legs to it. I'd like to, my legs are so pink and ashy because the air is so dry. And then because of the cold, my legs are all pink. Trying to run with cookies in your tummy is not the best either. Oh, there is two people out right there. Where'd they come from? They must have been blending in with the trees. Or they probably just parked. I can see their vehicle up at the parking over there. So if they just came from there, they would have just parked. That's why I didn't see them, because they're not very far into it. I guess this is much like Mount Helena. Right before 9 o'clock, I guess, is when all the old people show up. That's how it is in Mount Helena too, and Mount Ascension. You get the younger peeps. They show up at like 6:30, 7 o'clock, so that they get done and get to work in time. And then you get the old people that show up at 9:30 because they have nothing going on. And me, I just try to show up when nobody's here, which I did today. But now we haven't been here for 5 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever. Oh, we've been here probably 10 minutes now. What's my watch say? 7 minutes we've been here. Well, I guess 10 minutes. Because it took us a couple minutes to get going out of the vehicle. But been here 10 minutes and already it's starting to get busy. Hopefully she's good, because I don't have my leash. The leash is in the house. In fact, I know exactly where it's at. It's not even in the running vest, because I used it. So it's in her bag, actually. These people have a doggo. Maybe two. I see at least one. Looks like two. Hard to tell because my eyes are a little watery because the slight breeze has a bite to it. I don't know why the gimbal keeps shining down at the ground. Like it's not even, normally it likes to go level. So if we're climbing a mountain, it'll look like it's shooting at the ground, but it's not, because it's just that it's uphill. And then the inverse is true when we're going down a mountain. It looks like it's shooting at the sky, even though it's not. It's just the slope of the ground is down. Oh, of course, the lady with the other dog is turning the opposite direction, so we're gonna run into both of these guys. It's like, what are the chances of that? So with it being flat, it should just be pointing straight ahead. But it seems like it does not want to do that. Like, watch when I reset. See? I reset and it went back to horizontal, or to, you know, shining the horizon versus the ground. I don't know why. It makes zero sense that it should be shooting down, because it's not even like the weight of my phone is that way. I got one dog on a leash. They have 3 doggos. I always worry because my dog is so friendly. She just wants to go say hi. And occasionally people out here, I can bring an unfriendly dog and on a leash. Hello. Okay, Nari, come on. I actually have tears running down my face because my eyes water. I keep wiping them away, but they're the best gloves for that. They're waterproof. And so the outside is kind of rough. It's like the same material as a wetsuit. Or a dry suit or whatever, whichever one keeps you dry. Okay. I'm gonna walk for a little bit because I pushed it to get by those people. Not like I'm breathing hard or my heart rate's up, it's just I want my leg to have any issues. Oh, you know what? I forgot to take this off. Gosh dang it. Why didn't anybody remind me? All of a sudden I looked up and I'm like, why can I not see my dashboard? It's because that was going by. We were at the trailhead. We're not driving to it anymore. What the heck? Sorry about that, everybody. My doggo. Yesterday, when we were out, like I said, we were about 10 miles south of here, up in the mountains, going through like, just trudging through 12 inches of snow. And she was having the time of her life. I don't know why she loves snow so much. She does. This is an exciting tour because it's not deep fluffy snow for her to run through. But yesterday there was like, it was up to her most of the time. It was a little bit less deep in some areas, but even the less deep was still touching her tummy as she was jumping through it. Oh, she's going to pee again. God dang, how much water did you drink? Yeah, I'm looking at you. Silly. Yeah, doggo poop right there. But I was just gonna try and climb the whole mountain, go to our little sunset spot, and then just continue up the ridge. Cause I had my spikes on, so I wasn't too worried. And we got to our sunset spot, which was about 1.5 miles. And you could tell she was cold. Like, she was starting to shiver. I'm like, well, this is okay. Let's go back. Like, most of the trip, down that trail, once we turned onto our trail to go to the sunset spot, like the first half of that was all packed down because somebody, and I'm a little confused on this, there's no hunting in that area, but some hunter was pulling an elk out. And I could see where it was down. Now my only thought is he probably was hunting on the private land adjacent to it. And then after he shot it, it crossed over onto the Forest Service. Because otherwise, he shot that thing illegally. I don't know who this was or anything. All you can see is the sled was had packed down the trail, and you know, there was little, it had to have been that morning before we got there. There's a little fresh, like a little blood trail there, and then up on, once you got in there a ways, up on the hillside was the gut pile over on the next ridge. Where are you going? You know that doesn't go anywhere. But I think he shot it illegally because where the sled trail came from over on the other ridge, like where it joined the actual trail, you could see like all the tracks from the herd of elk. And even right on the trail was a couple beds. So the fact that the gut pile was only like the next ridge over, which is only like maybe 200 yards, that tells me that he walked in there probably and shot it. Or he might have came from the private land and shot it, but still, that means he, oh, okay, this lady, I don't have to hit me because she crossed over at the other place. Good. Thank you. Thank you, lady. Old lady. But, I mean, I can't prove anything. Who knows? And being that there's no, depending on where that guy came from, there's no game check station from there because you're not supposed to hunt that portion of the Forest Service land. So there's not really a need for a game check station. He could have just driven home if he was going to butcher it himself and never use this tag. And he could go shoot one somewhere else and then drop it off at a butcher if he wants. There must be a drill this weekend. Yeah, so it would be the FSC, Forward Support Company, for the infantry right there. Wow, it's a combined arms battalion. Because all of a sudden I was like, man, I smell exhaust, and then it dawned on me that I hear something, and then I look over and yeah, there's the whole parking lot's full. So they got their, I don't know what it is, HEMETs or something idling over there doing some PMCS, I'm guessing. And then yeah, the over here is packed as well. don't know what unit would be over here. Army Reserve, maybe, I guess. Of some sort. Because that's the state headquarters. That unit is definitely not drilling this weekend. They only drill on the first weekend of the month. That's the only unit inside that building other than the Army Reserve. Who knows? I guess the infantry peeps. I say infantry because when I was in that unit, it was an infantry. It was mechanized infantry. Since then, they've changed to be a combined arms battalion, so they have 2 companies infantry, 2 companies tanks. But I guess they could be using, there's a huge, like, what do you call it? Like, conference room or whatever in there, so maybe they're using that. There's just a lot of vehicles to be parked over there. But who knows? Could be Army Reserve too. That wouldn't be unheard of. Yes, technically it could be the recruits as well. Because recruiting is right there on that end of the building. So maybe the recruit sustainment company is here this weekend. That's got to be Army Reserve. There's a lot of vehicles, and they normally drill on a different weekend than Joint Force headquarters, because there's only so much building. So if all the units want to use the same common rooms, then only one person will be able to do it. Or one group, I mean, one unit. I can't believe how high the snow level is back there compared to how much snow we got over here. That's just crazy. Like, that is easily probably 7,000 feet. The snow level right here where we're at right now is like 4,300 feet. That's just nuts. Then you got somebody over here riding a bike, like an actual bicycle. I mean, I guess the road is mostly dry, but still. It's like those people in the summertime that do the skate skiing or whatever you call it. Like, they're out doing, it's like, if you like, I get it if you like skiing that much, but come on now, you're not a pro. Like, if you were an Olympic skate skier, you'd be somewhere where training all the time, you know, all year round or whatever. Like, I know a couple pros that are also... You want to go that way? Okay. There's a culvert over here that she really likes to go see, so we can go this way. They're like trail runners and also skate skiers. Like Sophia Lockley. She's a pro trail runner, but also a pro skier. So but one feeds into the other. Like, her trail running training that she does, all the training she does in the summertime feeds into wintertime for her skiing and vice versa. That's one reason why I kind of want to get into Skimo, but that's okay. I don't have the money. Trying to get into Skimo is expensive. to get even your basic gear setup is really expensive. You know, if I want to get into running, I could spend, you know, $110, $120 for a decent pair of good trail running shoes. And then, yeah, it's nice having actual running gear like shorts and stuff, but you don't need it. You can spend another, you know, $50 at Walmart and get some stuff to where you can at least go running. But Skimo though, you're talking $1,000 for some skis. And then, you know, another $500 for boots, and then, you know, helmet and all that kind of stuff. You're talking like, you know, probably $2,000 or $3,000. And that's just for basic stuff. Oh, she's gonna do it this corner. It's probably blocked off. It's probably tumbleweeds or some stuff blocking it off. So she likes to run through it. It's tall enough that she can run through it. She's a little worried in the summertime when we were here, because I would guess that some rattlesnakes would hang out in there. But when she first ran through there and came out the other side, and I knew she was doing it, and then there's her culverts, one on that side, one on this side. Now she's gotta go on this side. Go ahead, yeah. It's like, well, I don't know. Go ahead. Go down here, you can look at it. Yeah, see? No, not excited? Okay. For the first time she ran through there when she was pretty young, and she came out the other side and I just went with it, and she came up behind me and like tried to jump scare me, and she thought it was the coolest, funnest thing in the world, and I played with it. Even though I saw her come out the other side, I knew what was going to happen, but she had so much fun with it. Okay, I kind of want to, where are these old ladies? Because she definitely needs more exercise. I don't see where these old ladies are at though. So do like another big loop here. I mean, the nice thing is it's like, as you can see, it's wide open, so I can see her. Oh, I would be able to see her all the way from across the way. I see at least 2 more people showed up out here. They're parked over in our parking lot. And I see one of them walking over there, and then I see someone running. I don't know if they're with the cars or not. They could have came from the rail trail for all I know. But I don't see where the old ladies are. They must be over there somewhere. I just can't see them in the trees. Like they're blended in with the trees, so I can't see. I definitely see this guy over here that's running. Looks like they have a dog as well, which is fine. It's just they're probably gonna catch us if they come this way. And then who knows what she's gonna do. She'll take off and run with that person. And as I stated at the beginning of this, I'm not supposed to be running. So the fact that I'm running right now is I'm breaking the rules. I'm supposed to be healing. Like if when we showed up, there was nobody here. I got excited because I was like, oh, I can just walk the whole time. She can run around like a crazy girl. You were just having so much fun. You see that camera work right there, everybody? That is somebody 4 years as a professional doing this. So that'll do for you. I felt bad since I am now not going to the race in South Africa because they wanted me to help them with the Bentonville live stream broadcast yesterday for the USATF 10K Trail Running Championships. And after watching the live stream, I was like, oh, I feel horrible because they really needed the help. Let's put it that way. They needed the help. They did a fantastic job with it. And they had some of their employees out there doing camera stuff. And they did a great job, but you can tell a difference between, say, what they did versus if somebody like me was out there. So then I felt bad. I almost on Thursday contacted them and said, hey, you know, if you really need me, I can be there and help out. We could have done it. Whether that was me dropping her off and flying down or just driving down. It would have been about a 20-hour drive to get down there. So I easily could have done that. Drove like 10 hours on Thursday. And then, you know, drive another 10 hours on Friday or something. But I doubt they would have had it in their budget for me to drive. What's this lady doing? She's coming back this direction again. Lady, just stay over there. What are you doing? I'm coming this way. This sucks. This train, oh, it looks like it's backing up maybe. There's a train stopped up here and the nose of the front engine is barely over the crossing. So you got people stacked up trying to cross over here on the road and they can't because there's the front half of a train engine there. And the next closest crossing from there is you have to go back and then go like 10 miles around. Looks like the engine is trying to back up though, maybe to, it's got to go back a ways though in order for the crossing to open up, like the crossing bars that come up. Oh well. There's another train back there too. Smells like coming from behind. If that's the case, I don't know why this guy's doing anything. It smells like incense. Like somebody's burning incense. Direction the wind's coming, it would have to be coming from that house right there. That house is a long ways away. Oh, maybe I'm smelling burning feathers or something. So I got a brain tumor or whatever. And that, what movie was that? Bandits or something? Where Billy Bob was a hypochondriac, and he would just sit there and listen to all these medical podcasts and things. And so then he'd listen to it, and then all of a sudden he'd think he has that. Look at the lady turned over there. My eyes are watering. I can't see. I wonder if there's a girl that I had relations with, we'll say, that a long time ago was in this unit. Whatever happened to her? She was smoking hot. Way out of my league. Like, way out of my league. I don't even know how that happened. I'm saying. The vet centers out here, their little bus, or whatever it is, their little mobile thing. The big VA hospital's right there, the Origis building. Whew. Okay. Wow, it is like over there, just dumping. It is dumping. But then you get, once it gets past, like originally this was dumping too, but once it gets right there, it just stops. Like even over at Duck Creek, it probably is like at the very top where the clouds are, but it's just clouds. It's not like dumping like over here. And those two mountains are about 9,500-ish feet. Where'd you find a femur or something? It looks like a bone. It could just be his big ass stick. I don't think it is though. It looks like some sort of bone. This probably is a stick. It's just weird that there would be a stick out here. No, it might be a stick. It's weird that there'd be a stick out here. Not a lot of trees out here in this little park area. Like, as you guys can see, you have to get off in order to... Plus a dog carried it all the way from the creek, which is the closest trees over there. Or the closest wooded area, I should say. Because I mean, there's trees right ahead of us in these, over on the military base, and the VA cemetery, all that. But it's not like what I would consider a wooded area. It's just trees, individual trees, landscape trees. But over by the creek is a actual wooded area with some now I smell something completely different. It must be just smells coming from the military base. Yeah, there's definitely a train passing, I think. That's why I'm like, why is that person backing up? The other train coming through is going to keep the gates closed on the crossing. Oh no, that's the same train. This is deciding to go now. That's weird. I don't know why I was backing up. I could see it if it was closer to town. It'd be backing up to, oh yeah, that's just a stick. It would be backing up to maybe connect to some more rail cars or something, but you're not even close to the rail yard over here. What? We're going this way. Why would we go that way? We're not parked over there. You fool. And then she left her stick over there. Why is there like a lot of people leaving the military base right now? It's not like it would be a common time for quitting. The weather isn't bad. It's not like they're gonna let everybody leave early to get home before the weather hits. I should figure out what I want to do with my life, and maybe see if I can get a Title V job out there, make some money. The big thing I want to do, and probably do it in a couple of years, is drive the Pan American Highway. I'd love to do it next year, but I mean, I still possibly could. It just depends. If I do that, that means I have to drive from here all the way up to northern part of Alaska, and then make it at least down here in the US before winter. That might be a tall order, tall ask. I mean, if I'm just gonna drive, 1,000 miles a day, it would be easy, but there's a couple other people out here now too. Oh, I don't know where those old ladies went, but their vehicle's gone. When I was talking about the old ladies that we saw, because their vehicle was easily up there, or there was a vehicle, maybe it wasn't theirs. That vehicle is gone. Oh well. Somebody right there, that might be the other lady. It's hard to tell. Whoever it is, everybody is all over. It's like 3 individual people all right there in that section. One of them has a dog that's way over here. And that is not an individual. There's nobody over here. So it's one of their dogs. That dog is worse than my dog running away. At least my dog's right there. That dog is all the way across the park. That was I thought the dog that was with the person running, but maybe not. Oh yeah, somebody else is coming this direction with the doggo. That's fine. My legs don't feel too cold, so that's a good. Dog's right there. She is doing her thing. Doing what she does. See, it's not cold out here, so I don't want to, let her be out here as much as she wants. Because we've only been out here for a 5K so far. What does my phone say? Yeah, right about the same. That would be accurate. So, that right there tells me that it is. My phone does do flat line distance. It doesn't take into account the elevation gain or loss like my watch does, since we are completely flat out here. It's like a 50 feet difference from the very end over there, which is the lowest point, to up here, which is the highest point. It's like 50 feet difference is all. So, that right there tells me, since it matches my watch, and so both are doing flat line distance, that would be what my phone is doing. And that makes sense. That's why by the time we got done with that 19 miles the other day, or 30K, with, what do we have, like 4,700 feet of vert or something like that. The difference between my watch and the phone was like 3/4 of a mile. Oh, she's must have found a mouse or something, because she was pointing at something. Here she comes, and there she goes. It's funny, this little path off to the right here. Here's the actual trail, and then you got that. The reason why you have that is because you get the mountain bikers that come out here, and when this gets snowy or a little bit melty, like muddy, it is really soft, hard traveling for bikes. So the bikes will ride on the side, and it's on both sides. It's like, why do you do that? Again, goes back to what I always say about mountain bikers, ruining trails. And I see that up on the Mount Helena Ridge Trail all the time. They're always going around things that are a little bit too rocky or too muddy. And it's like, you chose this trail. It's like, don't be going around making your own path because there's some rock there that you don't want to ride over. That's your own fault for choosing this trail. Like, choose a different trail then. Come out here and ride. Don't get it. It's not for me to get, I guess. I mean, if you like riding mountain bikes, that's fine. Follow the rules. Us trail runners don't do that. Now, I will say there's one lady that runs in the park all the time. Nari, careful. Nari, don't jump. Hey, Nari, come on. Nari, come on, Nari. She wanted the ball. It's like, it's not your ball. But, and that was an old lady walking with a cane. It's like, not only are you trying to steal a ball that isn't yours, Now you're gonna knock that old lady down. But anyways, there is a lady that runs in the park, which is nothing but asphalt trails, and they've always been asphalt trails. But she runs in the park. That's where the flag is, Centennial Park. But she runs off on the side. So now she's wearing a path off the trail, the asphalt path, the sidewalk, I guess, into the grass. And that bugs me just as much as anything a mountain biker would do, because it's like, same exact thing. If you don't want to ride on the asphalt, then go somewhere where there's no asphalt. Why do you just sit there and do, because she'll do like 8 laps, 10 laps, whatever, next to asphalt. Those are like 1.5 mile laps. It's like, why would you do that? I don't get it. But whatever. So anyways, I should do... Well, I'm going to wait until next year and see if Jeff Garmeyer and Allison Powell, they are the race directors for Montana Meltdown. And it was a little... like, they don't know if they're going to do it next year. And I'd love to see them do it again next year. But if they're not going to do it again next year, then I might have to do like a fixed time event here. And here in Helena, I mean, and then do it out here at the park. Although the issue with doing it out here is there's no parking. I could do it at Centennial, which is nothing but, it'd be nothing but road running though. But who knows, maybe somebody would do it. Go say hi to the doggo. That doggo wants to say hi to you. Go say hi. There you go. She's like, oh, but I got a stick here. I don't want to give it up. Okay, Nari, come on. I think it was actually a bone. I'm pretty sure the other dog stole the bone. Just say hi. There she goes. The dog was running over to say hi to her, and she was like, no thank you. I got this stick. And that's why I think it was probably a bone. She really needs some exercise. But I guess I could do a little bit more because I still have 40% battery. Gosh dang. All of a sudden this place got busy. There is now, where there was one other vehicle than me, there is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 other vehicles. And they're all old people. So I could tell, like the lady with that last dog, you can tell how an old person walks. And I can see the guy over here, he is definitely an old person too. Because I hate to say it, if you're out here hiking or walking or whatever you're doing and you're using hiking poles, you're old. There's nothing that will ever, like, I don't have to run up and see your age. I can tell. There ain't gonna be no 20-some-year-old out here using hiking poles. There's like, you're not hiking up and down anything. I really have to pee. There's some guy coming from this other direction. Maybe she'll join me. Okay, you guys stare off into the horizon. I swear my dog has a pee fetish, little sicko. Like other dogs, me, doesn't matter who's peeing, she tries to get peed on. What? I thought we'd do another lap. Well, what do you want to do? We're only gonna be at like 4 miles. Although if we do another lap, we're gonna run into tons of people. But I don't know what direction that person's going. Person's that direction, this person's coming this direction. Let's go this way. Come on. You need exercise. You are just being a little butthead because you're not getting all the miles you need. She's fighting me. She's like, no, let's go this way. Come on, you weirdo. She really doesn't not want to do it. Okay, yeah, this is definitely an old person. They got their two cheater sticks on them. Oh, there is another person kind of half running out here that has that other dog. Can't tell where this old lady's at though. The one that Nari tried to knock over. I'm guessing she's the one coming on this direction on this other path. But who knows? She could be over there too. Can't tell. All I know is a little butthead here needs extra. Last night I took her, she was being such a crazy freak. So I took her, is that person going that way? Oh, we'll go this path. I think that person's going that way. I didn't even notice there was a lady right over there. By the, must have been coming from the Spring Meadow Lake area. I think this person's going the other way, so that must be the old lady over there. So we'll go this way. Maybe turn to the left up here and do a counterclockwise loop. We'll see what this person decides to do. Actually, we might just turn left here. Looks like they did an out and back maybe. Or maybe this is the old lady. Who knows? No, I think off to the right is the old lady. I don't know who this person is, but I think we're just gonna cut across over here and then do a reverse loop. I just didn't want to go by the old guy that looked like he was needing both of those hiking poles, if you know what I mean. So I definitely did not want her to knock him over. That's what I worry about with his old buddy. Like that old lady had a ball in her, like one of the wands with the ball, or whatever. So we can keep going straight. That person is now going that direction. We'll go this way though. It'll be fine. Is that the... Oh, I wonder if that's the lady with the black lab that we saw. Probably. Yeah, she... Oh, good. She decided she wants to go that way. I thought she was going to turn and go towards the van. I can't believe how busy it got out here. God dang. And more people are showing up. Is this the time to show up out here? I mean, that's good to know. Sunday morning at, I don't know, what time is it? Like, must be about 10 o'clock now. There we go, 9:36. So 9:30 in the morning. It is the time to show up out here. Yes. I guess it's no different here versus anywhere else. And I guess it makes sense why people are out here today. Because look at the trail. It's completely cleared off. Mount Helena and Mount Ascension and all those are pretty well packed with snow still. Comes a livestock semi. Had his engine brake on to make the turn. I didn't know there was any ranches out here. Where's that guy going? I mean, you go the back way to Sebin Ranch, I guess. I don't know why you take this way though, because freaking interstate would be faster. Who knows? I'm guessing there's probably other ranches out here. I just don't know of any. I've driven out here quite a bit. Like, I mean, when I say out here, I'm talking out there. You're running well? Nah, I'm not really running well. I'm doing like a walk run. The only time I'm running is just to get away from people. Because I'm an introvert. I don't like being around people. And as a dog dad with a little butt head, I'm even more wanting to get... I don't want to run into people with her. But whatever. Here's what it is. We made the right decision coming this way though, because that other person's already turned to go the other direction. So we're good. We won't run into anybody for quite a while. So I should probably make the whole loop down here. Yeah, we are totally taking it easy to recover from an injury. So I'm going just, even when I am running, I'm going just fast enough so I don't feel it. And then we are just walking. Everybody else out here is walking, so for us to be able to just do a slow jog to get around them or get through the peoples, it's pretty easy. Although, like I said, old people, specifically old ladies, I don't know how they're able to walk as fast as they do, but I have to run just to get away from them because they walk so fast. And even then, sometimes I still feel like they're catching me even when I'm running. And they're just out here walking. It doesn't make any sense to me. My dog's peeing again. She hasn't even drank any water. Why is she peeing so much? Were you holding it all last night? She didn't wake me up in the middle of the night, so I do know this first thing this morning when we got up, she really had to pee. It was funny because she wasn't trying to get me to get up. She was all snuggly this morning. I was trying to get, like, I was starting to stir to get up, and she was like kind of flopped back and laid her head over my shoulder so I couldn't get up. I was like, no, it's time to get up. And then trapped my arm like, haha, you can't go anywhere. It's like, no, you obviously want to. I know you need to go to the bathroom. And then I got up to make the, I think I need to run for a little bit so we have great timing here. So we can shoot the gap for some people way over on the other side of the park. But anyways, it was like as soon as I got up, made the coffee, then she was like, I need to go. I'm like, yeah, I know you needed to go, you fool. And here you were trying to get me to stay in bed. Then as soon as we got back inside, then she did her normal and jumped right back up on the bed. And I keep an eye on my battery power. I should be able to make it to the end of this, but depends on how much I walk, I guess. There's just a lot of activity going on over here at the military base this morning. And it was funny, like right before I was getting ready to go, like I moved the covers back so that I could start crawling out from under the covers to get ready to run, change my clothes and everything. As soon as I moved the covers back, little butthead here, kind of like, she got up and kind of snuggled in between my legs. It was like, it just made me think of that audio with the shh, I'm just gonna scooch on in here. That's what she did. I was like, fine, we can sit here for a few more minutes and put the covers on her, and then she just laid her head on my lap and was out. Like, you fool. I gotta blow the snot out of my nose. Ah, jeez. There we go. So much better. Oh, yeah, we're not gonna have good timing. If I was running faster, we would have good timing. By the time we get over to right about here, maybe we can still make it, but I think we're gonna run into two different groups of people. That's what I need to start titling my streams. These aren't running streams. These are a mission to avoid people. Like, see how successful we can be avoiding people. Like that little kid with where he like stops, he's like, uh-oh. And then the mom's like, what? It's like, people. I feel that. Feel it in my heart, in my soul. Right with you, kid. Right with you. Probably one reason why I love live streaming my runs, because I don't have to worry about people. I can still talk to people and have interaction with people without being with people. Which is also weird because I enjoy going for group runs, like with some of my running friends and stuff. I enjoy that. It's just the, ooh, you smell the exhaust from the military vehicles over here. Gives me flashbacks. In fact, it's kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Nostalgic, in a way. Oh, she found her stick again, I'm guessing. Did you get your stick again? Yeah? Yeah, she did. So we got 2 people coming right there. 2 more over on the back side. The back stretch. 3 more. Oh, I think one is the old lady going the other way. I think this person is where I wanted to be. Oh, these 2 are running. Yeah, so we should be okay. So the 2 coming straight at us are running. She's got her stick again. She's such a fool. You're a fool. She's just loving that stick. Okay, we gotta look like we know what we're doing out here. So when these other 2 people go running by. So everybody, play it cool, play it cool. Everybody look like we're running. Oh, they're a long ways off. Oh, they started walking. What? Are they walking? They are walking. Oh, well. I guess we don't have to play it cool then. You know, it's like when I'm completely just sucking ass and then I run by like a group of girls or something. I gotta look like I'm doing really well. And then once I get past it, I can start breathing hard and looking like I'm dying out there again. Oh, they're running again now. Must be doing intervals maybe. This other person is on the trail I was thinking about taking. So I guess we're just gonna go. We have to pass a couple other people. My indigestion's making me burp all of a sudden. Now he's like, oh look, other runners. And she looks back at me as if asking for permission to say hi. It's like, all right, why are you jumping, you fool? No jumping, you fool. Oh, wow, this is that old lady, too. Like, talking about freaking grumpy ass. Like, it's obvious my dog is just a dog. She obviously does not like dogs. It's probably gonna offend somebody out there, but she's probably one of those old cat ladies. I don't mind cats. It's just, if your whole personality is all about cats and you don't like dogs, then sorry, there's something wrong with you. You can like cats and you can like dogs, and you can have only cats. If you have cats and you dislike dogs, there's something wrong with you. Throwing it out there. Probably gonna watch my viewers now. But I have like 10 people on between the two. Also, I'm gonna drop down to 1. But the lady did the worst thing you could do with my dog. She was holding her hand up by her, underneath her chin. What does that do to a dog? It makes them think you have something in your hands that is worthwhile getting. She had nothing in her hands. But my dog doesn't know that. She's just holding him up like she is keeping something from her. So of course she wants to see. She was jumping up to see, like, give me whatever you got. Give me that. If you're holding it up there, it must be worthwhile to get. So give it to me. Or if the lady would have just left her hands down at the ground, my dog wouldn't have done nothing. Would have done absolutely nothing. Good morning. He's like, come on, let's play. And she's like, fine. If you don't want to play, I'll go. I think we got lucky, actually. The other person I thought was coming, I think, went over there. Because there is a little access trail right here to the Archie Bray Foundation. And I think they went over there. Because you'll get some people that'll park over there too, which is odd to me. Because technically, Archie Bray is a private organization. So this is private land, yet people drive out through the private land and park over here. Yeah, I can see the car parked right there. Park over here and access the trail. Just seems weird to me. Maybe they're a donor, because Archie Bray is it's a nonprofit. So maybe they're donors to the Archie Bray Foundation, so they feel privileged to be able to use it. Like, well, I donate money here, I can drive out here and park. Which isn't necessarily how that works. It's like saying, I donate money to the hospital out here or something, so I can park in the hospital administrator's parking lot. Okay. See, here's the dilemma with all these people all of a sudden being out here. Even more are showing up. Holy cow. The parking lot is like almost completely full. Well, not completely full. The front row is almost completely full, it looks like. So people are parking in the back row now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, there's 9 vehicles other than mine at least, and I can't see if there's anybody in the back row. Oh, one person is just leaving. So who knows if there's somebody in the back row or not. But as one person leaves, here comes another one showing up. Anyways, the bad part about trying to, with all these people showing up, I don't have a leash. So technically, once I hit the intersection up here, or go past this intersection, she is supposed to be on a leash. When I first got here, not a big deal. Nobody was here. It wasn't until we got all the way out here that I realized I didn't have my leash. Yeah, see the sign right here. Leash zone, no leash zone. And this is only no leash zone to the intersection up here. There's another pole that says leash zone on it. But I really want to finish going this way. She probably needs a drink anyway, so we'll go this way. I don't know why it keeps shining to the ground. There's Mount Helena. That's gonna be, those trails are gonna be quite spicy for the next, well, probably, well, it depends, but I would guess and say probably through the end of next spring now at this point. Because the snow, it warmed up enough yesterday and probably today as well, that the snow that's on the trail that people were walking on just packed down because it got pretty wet. Like even us on the south end of the ridge, like 10 miles south of here, that snow started to get really wet. By the time we left there, it was like 45 degrees, I want to say. By, what was it, like 11:30 in the morning? And that snow was starting to get wet. Yeah, this snow is really wet. So it's just going to pack down solid and then freeze tonight. In fact, it probably is already frozen from last night. And then it'll probably melt a little bit and make it get wet instead of just being packed down snow. And then tonight it's supposed to just bottom out temperature wise, so then it'll be just solid ice versus solid ice versus the other packed snow, which is already slick. And then it's gonna snow later, so then it'll be even so then now you'll have snow on top of ice, and those trails are steep. It is horrible to try and, sorry. Sorry. I mean, nobody out here really pays attention to the leash zones, but what would be my luck is somebody who's on the, because this is all land trust owned by Prickly Pear, and so somebody that's on the board of directors or something will most likely be out here when I'm out here and then complain. All these people, other than one dog, is off leash, so I'm not too worried. Yeah, I know. Ah, no biggie. She is just having the time of her life now. All these doggos. Gosh, hey, somebody else showed up too. All right, come on. Slow down. Hey, slow down. Little butthead. Yeah, you just slow down. You slow your ass down. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. She found one of her kin. Doesn't look as happy as she is. Hey, Nari, come on. Let's go. Nari. All right, come on, right here. Load up. Good girl. Gosh, dang, it's so busy here. I just had to get her in the van. There we go. Okay, well, that's gonna be it, everybody. We did, oh, that's 10 o'clock. What did we do? Really close to a 10K. That's not bad. And my leg doesn't feel horrid. So that's good. She got some exercise. Oh, okay, well, that's going to be it today, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today. My phone is almost dead anyway, so it was perfect timing. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.